What up, Posse?
What up, everybody?
Little change up, that is...
Mark.
This is...
Ben.
I'm Chad.
Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Chad.
That's we do that every time. Ben's our newbie because we decided to get rid of Brandon.
Right.
He's overstayed his welcome. I just can't deal with him anymore.
And since we've gotten Andy, we've gotten 5 more subscribers, so they like Andy.
You know what I mean?
I'm so beautiful.
And we were trying to decide whether it was going to be Andy or Brandon. And we had to pick the obvious one.
Yeah.
So, you know,
See you, Brandon.
we'll get one dislike on this and it'll be Brandon.
Right. He's hanging out with Martin Simmons in the beard.
I just hope he's devastated.
He
as long
is.
as this is causing somebody else pain, I'm happy with it.
You are new Brandon.
New Brandon.
Yeah, we're going to call
Alright,
you
newbie.
newbie.
New B.
Yep.
You are
I
new
kind of
Brandon.
want to try out Brandon. Can I try out new
Big
Brandon
ups,
for a little bit?
Big ups because he can't jump very high.
Okay.
New B.
New Brandon, so that would be N-E-B-R. So you're Newber.
Newber.
I can deal with that.
Okay, better Brandon, what do you have for us today?
Man, big snowstorm. I hit the swap still, obviously, like...
How many? Yeah, you had 40 table swap. He does swap. I mean, and Ben's just a little new to this. And he's also a very big fan of D&D and Risk and other things. So he's very much upscale nerd like we are.
Yep.
He runs a swap meet, toy swap, 40 tables last week on a Sunday from 9 to 3. And I'm sorry I didn't go.
Yeah.
Do you hate me?
No one called you. I wouldn't have had room for you in my car. You know
What are you saying?
I'm just saying you're a big guy and I have a
hurt my
small SUV.
There goes my last
Well,
feeling.
we were talking about this earlier, though. It sounds like I had no idea that it's so big, and you put on the whole thing. It seems like
It's
quite the ordeal.
It definitely is something that it's a passion, but sometimes it can be a lot of work.
Sure.
I had to do some shoveling, and I have to open up the room and help get everything organized, set up all the tables, and take the tables down. And
But a lot of these guys help you out quite
it's
a bit, too.
It's an army of ants.
Yep.
And you make some money, right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
And then I actually had my buddy, who's a culinary chef, had him make 2 cheesecakes from scratch.
Why is he doing this? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me?
We're talking about the cheesecakes again.
Yeah. God, they were so good. But, this is just some stuff that I had picked up, and most of this stuff
I have to have some Sour Patch Kids after this.
Most of this stuff I had planned on picking up beforehand because people will do pre-sales and they just use the swaps to meet up.
Okay.
Like, hey, anybody want to buy this? I'm going to be here. You can meet me there, So there's a lot of people that don't even get tables that make hundreds of dollars, which is nice because then they'll go and spend their money with the people with tables. So,
did you have a lot of new people in there this time? I mean, did you just recognize a lot of the same people, or are you getting some new blood in there?
There was new table holders for sure, and at the next one coming up in April 7th at the Knights of Columbus, there's definitely a lot of new table holders.
Now that's got to be a big one then. That's got to be 100 tables?
It's going to be 70. I think I'm doing 70 there. And then in May, I'm doing a show before Mother's Day, a mother of a sale. And that's going to be 100 and something tables. And that's at the Bloomington VFW.
Ooh, I like that place. But you're worse than a Hallmark greeting company. It's going to be I got my tax return day swap. Spend all your money. Actually, it's not a bad idea.
After Valentine's Day,
it's not a bad idea.
Swap,
stick with what works, right?
I had a swap. It was Swapville or Somerville swap. It was just in July because it was a good summer. So Somerville swap.
So 100 tables, how many people come through there over the course of a day?
For the one I did last year with 100 tables, I would say that 300 to 400 people came through the doors. It's free to get in, and it's family friendly. So we don't charge admission. Kids can come around and run. There's other kids, so they're all running around making new friends.
Yeah, it's really cool that way. There's a lot of these guys will they know each other and they swap and they'll hook them up with deals, or even in the Toy Posse Facebook page. Hey, I found that somebody tell you Brandon. He tagged me in something for He-Man today.
What was that? Yeah. Oh,
It
yeah.
was Skeletor. It was the battle armor of Skeletor. And
Facebook Marketplace.
yeah, I've already got a few of those, and they were asking way too much for
And it
them.
was Fisto.
It was Fisto.
Fisto is pretty cool.
Shout
I
out,
remember
Damien.
Fisto.
Shout out to Damien.
Looks just like you.
He came
I gave
through.
him a. Oh, he did come through.
Yeah, he came
I
through.
gave him a Fisto. I mean, I gave him the actual
Yeah, that.
He-Man
Whoa, whoa,
action
whoa, whoa.
figure
Fisto.
of Fisto
right.
that I am over-explaining because I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, you're
so, what do you got for it? What, did we figure out what this little dinosaur was for? What was for?
This thing
and
is a
pre-
1987 Play School, definitely dinosaur. I have a few of these guys that I bought. There are people, a lot of Martin, formerly from the show that we got rid of.
It looks a lot like Martin.
It looks like Martin before he grew his beard.
Yeah. You put a
kind of
beard on
dinosaur
that?
is
That's
it?
Martin.
I don't know yet,
Okay, well, you
but he
should
gave
probably
this to
figure that
me.
out.
Like, so far I've got a bunch of these 1987 definitely dinosaurs, and I think I might have bought two, but I'm like, how much could sell that to me? And be like, no, dude, you can have it.
Oh, I didn't know they were called definitely dinosaurs. I thought you were saying this is definitely a dinosaur. I was
No,
like, yeah,
they're
definitely
19
a dinosaur.
That's awesome. I mean, it's a great name for 1987, you know.
This is a dinosaur.
Definitely a dinosaur.
Definitely dinosaur.
Definitely.
Definitely. I don't know what kind, but
Hey,
it's
get away from my
definitely a
coffee.
dinosaur.
Maybe like an Allosaurus or something.
A few months ago.
No, not an Allosaurus. Definitely not an Allosaurus.
Definitely not.
I can't tell if it's male or female either.
Is it edible?
Everything's edible for me.
True
that's- yeah. What else you got?
I found a couple biker mice from Mars motorcycles.
Cool. I used to
So
love that cartoon.
I ended up picking this guy up because I seen a guy in the group posted a picture a few weeks ago that he was selling one. And I was
Ben,
like,
you
oh,
remember
still
those?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I remember the show.
Yeah, the show was great.
So
Biker
this is
Mice
like
from
97, I want to say. That this was like from 94 to 97. Was that sound
That
about
sounds
right
about
to you
right. That
guys?
sounds about
Mars.
right.
Yeah. Was that before or after?
I'm a little
Shark,
too old.
whatever?
You're older than me. I don't know how you remember it so well.
Why you got to say that, man?
I mean, well, you're not much older than me. Like a few days, right?
Yeah, right.
But
Was that before or after the shark?
Street Sharks.
Street
It's
Sharks.
funny
Street
because I
Sharks,
got
yeah.
Mark Hall, my brother from another mother.
Hey, Marco.
One half of the trademarks gave me some Street Sharks.
Nice.
But these are actually the dinosaurs. They're the reptiles or something.
They actually, that looks like the dad from Dinosaurs. He's got that look. I wonder if that was a very 90s sort of look.
The show with the baby that was like
Yeah.
a baby. Is that what it said?
Not the mama.
Yeah, I hate that show.
That is
I
one
never
of the...
watched that.
I still hate that show.
Oh, that creeped me out, man. I can't watch that show. That's really creepy.
Kid came all the way from L.A. with this for me, Derek. It's a build-a-figure of Batman's Gatling gun. I'm just missing like the hook part.
There is actually a hook part with that.
Yeah, but
Oh, cool.
the trigger doesn't work to shoot it out or anything because you'd probably poke someone's eye out with that.
Can I ask what you paid for that?
$30. Want to check that out?
Give you $10 for it.
Nah. And then
I'll just take it from him then.
I know you'll eat it too. Darkseid and his daughter Grail, DC
That's cool.
Direct. This is the most I paid for anything. It was $50, but I mean this thing weighs a ton. It's like super worth it. She doesn't stand, unfortunately, very well, so she just ends up in her dad's hand because that's his daughter Grail.
Daddy's girl.
Then all these I actually got at the swap. I didn't find these at the store. A couple guys found all the, and this builds a Superman Lex Luthor if you open all these up.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So see the head in there?
Yeah.
You don't. This is fun because we get to
Oh,
explain
okay.
about Build-A-Figures.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Are you familiar with Build-A-Figures?
No. Not now.
So
I'm about to be.
if you collect all of these four
Sure.
people, it builds a Superman Lex
That's
Luthor.
really cool.
And Matthew Grossell, a big shout out to him because he found all these for me. I mean, they were selling these for $5, and he sold them to me for $10.
I just want to open it up and play with it.
I'm going to, but maybe not right now. But I am going to open it.
Okay, good.
But yeah, so I mean, I probably spent $200 before I even went to the swap because I told these people that I was going to buy a lot of this stuff from them.
I think I'm quietly getting scolded by Andy right now.
He's mad at you.
He is mad at me, and I keep messing with
And
these.
your face
keep,
is so red.
keep hitting these
Andy's got
switches,
the-
yo. I'm really sorry, Andy. I thought it was
Andy's
mine.
got
I'll
the
leave it
power.
alone. I'll leave it alone. You can take your hand away. I'm sorry. We're sorry, better Brandon, go continue.
So now what's funny, I showed you the back of that box. You see it only had 4 figures to build it.
Wait, what?
But this is also figures that come, and they come with extra pieces.
Oh, okay.
Like extra add-on pieces for him. Like this one's got a different, like more of a, I don't know, Kryptonian looking helmet.
Sure.
Kind of looks like a Zod or...
That's so cool.
These Build-A-Figures, though, I just
this
can't.
Is the original 4.
I just can't do
See
them
what this one
because
has.
of the
A body.
I
It's
gotta buy
important,
them
a
all.
torso. It's one of the original 4.
Bums me out.
Gotta catch them all.
I don't want to though. I don't want to spend that kind of money on stuff. Kind of do though.
I mean, I got these for $10 a piece. That's cheap. I'll probably flip the figures for 8 later and just keep the Lex Luthor.
Give you $2 a piece for them.
All right. You just take them otherwise. At least I'll get some money out of it.
Anyways, I really like your Darkseid though. By the way,
I know you do.
think that's
So I
really
brought it
cool.
over here to sell it to you.
And I'm not even.
I'm just kidding.
DC wise, I would actually buy something like this because it's literally.
He weighs a ton.
Feel how
That
heavy
thing's
that
huge.
is. That thing is incredibly huge.
He looks like he has,
Pissed. He
to,
looks really pissed.
He's-
or he has to poop really bad.
He's looking for
there's
the
that.
anti-life equation,
You got that face in there.
where like Thanos is looking for the Infinity Gauntlet, and he's looking for the anti-life equation. There's like the same.
There's a lot of truth to
They
that.
stole so many things from each other. I mean,
Yeah.
like, if the average person would be like, "Oh, that's a cool Thanos figure,"
Well,
if they didn't know.
I think Marvel is actually guilty of stealing more from DC.
Ah, dude, I don't know.
I mean, it's
probably
kind of
pretty even.
50-50, and then
Yeah,
they.
I think it's pretty even.
And then you got to factor in that DC actually bought the majority of their. That was you're lucky, brah.
I know.
But they stole a lot of their cartoon characters from other debunked comic book companies.
Well,
So
Stan Lee, God
What
rest
was
his
the-
soul, kind of. You ever see the Spider-Man Halloween costume
yeah,
That-
the Ben Cooper version
that had come out before he
like,
created Spider-Man?
literally 6 months, 4 months before.
Yeah, it was from the Halloween before.
And yeah, I've seen that. Well, it's also like Captain America came from another company, and
Well, yeah.
you know they didn't design. Stealing was very easy back then.
Well, of course it was, but the one thing it's like, what do they say? Imitation is the finest form.
Highest
of
form of flattery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, and back in those days,
Stealing will make you money.
Who would have thought that
There you go.
Spider-Man would be worth billions of dollars when he came up with it? You know, he's like, "Oh man, I sold 100 comic books, honey. I get to buy us a prime rib."
Ben and I knew this way before Spider-Man was ever created that he was going to be huge.
I did not know that, but I have been listening to a podcast
I tend to
about,
make things up.
Coke and Pepsi. It's a similar sort of thing, whether they started off and Pepsi was just trying to steal Coke's market. And,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
stealing used to be a lot easier back in the day.
Yeah, Pepsi came in. What was it in the 40s or 50s?
It was
50s?
earlier.
Was it earlier?
Mhm.
What about RC Cola?
During the Depression.
Royal Crown Cola. Oh, you gotta love those Canadians for their Royal Crown
Dr.
Cola.
Pibb?
You know what's funny is they're
That's
probably
Canadian?
was
Royal
it,
Crown Cola is Canadian?
Yeah,
You just blew my mind.
you didn't know that?
I had no idea.
Royal Crown,
Is there a Royal
RC
Crown in
Cola.
Canada?
Canada Dry.
But that's,
Made
that's,
by-
that's
made by
Canada
RC
Dry.
Cola.
RC Cola is not Canada Dry.
Royal.
Does it stand for Royal Canadian Soda?
You know what? I miss Brandon already.
Well, tough shit. You got to deal with.
Crown Royale. You're
with new
getting
Brandon.
it's Crown Royale, not Royal Crown.
You almost wonder now how long Royal Crown Cola was around before maybe Coke stole that. Don't care. Okay, I have to tell you these are my cool new ones.
Yeah, what's up with these?
I love
You
Flash
bought these
Gordon.
online?
Yes,
God, you're a junkie.
I love Flash Gordon.
Prince Voltion's pretty sweet.
He is cool, man, and that's like a great movie. You know, that is one of my
You gonna open
favorite.
these?
No, never.
I wish I had like a light right here.
Yeah, but no,
Someday.
never. I won't open those. Those are gonna stay.
Keep them in these boxes.
Hmm.
What are these boxes called?
I don't know. You'll have to ask old Brandon. I can't remember. They're just pop cases or something like that. That one was pretty cool. I really liked
Remember
that.
this guy in the movie?
Yes, General Clays. This is the main reason why I bought them, is because they really picked a good group of characters from the movie.
Sure.
And I mean, they're amazing. And then the variant, I believe, is a different Ming the Merciless that glows in the dark.
That's not even...
No, but that's my other favorite.
All right. Let's look at these ones first. Kind of reminds me of...
Okay, just remember, that's mine, though.
I know it is. It kind of reminds me of the same
Martin?
pop. The pop. It does look like Martin a lot. The pop they made for Jack Burton. You know.
I got Jack Burton.
You know the guy, the villain from Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh, Ming.
Right.
No, Lopan.
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 Yep.
You have
Good
those
memory.
guys too, right?
Yep, they're up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does kind of look like Jack Burton. I mean, if
He
you look
doesn't
at,
look. He looks like the villain.
grab
guy.
that Flash Gordon right there, and then
can't
Andy, if you can be so bold as to grab that Jack Burton that's right next to the Iron Man on the top.
Oh, you think Jack Burton and Flash Gordon look alike?
They could be brothers, dude.
They're twins.
I wonder if they got the same hair.
They do.
Do they?
No, I don't know. I can't see.
Bastards.
I always thought Kurt Russell would be a great name for a dog.
They look nothing alike.
Kurt Russell Terrier.
There you go. Why
There
not?
you go.
Their hair is completely different.
Okay, well, at least we now know. One of my favorite things to do
He's
is...
holding a ball. He's holding a gun.
I don't know, they chose the ball thing. That's kind of cool. I really like that. Like, that's some nerdy shit right there. But one of the things I just give you a little highlight. I really enjoy this movie so much that
Kurt Russell.
now I do a double feature with it. So I will watch Ted, and then I'll watch this, Flash Gordon, because they have so many talking points about Flash Gordon in Ted.
Well, no,
And
wait.
it just ramps.
Have you seen Ted 2?
Ted goes first.
Ted goes first, and then I watch Flash Gordon. So it's...
Relive the memories.
You know, it's kind of the fact that it's if you do it in reverse, Flash Gordon doesn't talk about Ted, so I watch Ted first, and then it gets you ramped up to watch Flash Gordon, and now I just realize how silly I sound. But that's okay.
I mean, that's just the standard for you, right?
That even though... Don't interrupt me, Andy. You're hurting my feeling. That is actually has nothing to do with Flash Gordon, but I saw that, and I had to buy that because I couldn't believe that they got the licensing rights for The Godfather and made a Michael Corleone.
Oh, and I
Pop.
made Fredo, Vito, Sonny. They got the whole squad.
Yeah, but I think that one's going to be worth quite a bit. I really do.
This one
I'm just
probably
showing
will
it
be
off.
worth something.
I think it already is. You know, I bought it for, face, but I think now it's already up to like $60. So
Kind of like that Ozzy pop I found.
he found an Aussie Pop out of the box, and it goes for like $100. He bought it for 99 cents.
I don't even know what that is. What's
Ozzy Osbourne,
Yeah,
one of
but a
these.
pop- oh, it's- okay, it's one
Funko
of those.
Pop.
An
All right,
Ozzy
just-
Osbourne version of these.
Okay,
Yeah, so it was
Gotcha.
99 cents, and it goes for a bill. Goes for a hundo.
that's cool.
Yeah.
So,
Where are we at?
18.
Oh, we are good. What do you think, man? Because and the reason why I brought you in here is because you do
Yeah, we didn't
dabble
really
in
talk about
D&D.
this.
It doesn't matter. You didn't bring anything. See, you got to bring it show and tell version style.
Sure.
But you do a lot of D&D. How often do you play? I'm just curious.
We probably play about every 2 weeks. We're playing. We played. What's today? Thursday. We played on Tuesday, and we're gonna play this next Tuesday too. So
Where do you usually play?
over at my place.
Okay. Where does Brandon usually play? The Nerd Society, isn't it in Bloomington or something like that?
no, I don't know.
I don't know. He's doing it right now.
It's
He knows he is. You know that?
I don't know.
How ironic. We got Ben over here that loves D&D, and he decided to ditch us. That's why we got rid of him.
I mean,
Yeah. We just got rid of him. I was just so sick of Brandon.
probably mad that we didn't go to Perkins last week.
That could be too.
That's probably why it's mad.
That could very well be.
Well, you got rid of them, so it doesn't matter now. I'm
It's
here.
gone, man. Good riddance.
Oh my God. All right, we'll cut it right here. Real quick, anybody got anything for movies coming out? Anything topic? No?
Captain Marvel comes out Thursday next week.
who was it that was just telling me that we're going to have a review if we want to do a spoiler because one of my buddies is going on Sunday.
Oh.
We could do that.
I might.
We could be those jerks.
Try to see it Thursday.
Yeah, I'm down. I'd like to go.
Want to go check it out, and we could come back and do a pod after.
Let's do it. I'm in.
You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
That wouldn't be that hard to do.
No, let's do it. Totally.
I mean, it's up to Andy.
Well, it's definitely not up to Brandon.
Brandon, who's that?
I don't know. All right, Posse.
All right, peace.